Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal remembered the name Muhammad? This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. All right, here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sean Brady. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gilbert Burns.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. How will Gilbert Burns choose to proceed? At times in certain matchups, he's had these verbal guarantees like no takedowns, right? Even if that's the path of least resistance. This is a fighter's fighter, absolutely loves to strike, even though, of course, he's one of the more world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners on this roster, top to bottom.
He checked that last one.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Headshot, bang!
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gilly is tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. He's got to maintain dominant position here in the fight.
Huge elbow there. Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Burns. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Takes his back now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. This is where he wants to be.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Sean Brady.
Changing the position.
Late round action here, and no surprise to see Gilbert Burns go back to the grappling roots. He talked a lot about this in the fighter meeting, and this man's the Energizer Bunny. He could go all night like this.
He can go all night. I mean, the guy is so good at using all of his skills, and he's so tough. Since going up to 170, he isn't killing himself to make weight. He feels good, he feels fresh, and you can see it in his approach and his ability to continue to grapple over the course of long fights. Tonight, that's been the game plan, and as you would expect, it's worked.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Keep working.
Oh, right, it's a mount.
You got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
1 minute to go in the round. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Burns. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
Mercifully, there's the horde. Plenty of action to digest in that round.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep moving.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Round 2 here. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet, because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Burns is in half guard. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone
that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Burns. Well, at some point, you've really just got to start mixing things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body. At this point, he's really just been a headhunter. Oh, that's a nice quick takedown to change the complexion of this round. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. And this might just be a matter of time. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Come on,
oh, he got out!
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Burns is back in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. 90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Brick house, Brady's back in half guard. Very comfortable here. Under a minute now to go. Brady's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, full guard here. Bottom fighter likes it. Top fighter figures to want to try to pass.
Yes, he definitely wants to pass, or he wants to get posture to land ground and pound. Massive shot from the top.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Sean Brady.
Big shots. Getting them out here.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Burns. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right? Yeah.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Burns gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful. There somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, big left. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. And now they are...
He's going to guillotine.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Brady's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, big elbow.
Nicely done.
Great defense by this fighter. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Nice positional control here.
Great job landing from the top position.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage. Burns is now looking for a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, he got out. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, anytime you're in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
2 minutes now to go. Quick shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Ooh, he escapes.
There goes another one, and once again, he just backs it away. Great submission defense.
Burns gets back up again. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect. The connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh! That'll do it! Gilbert to read your birds!
Oh, man.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gilbert Burns.
All right, so Gilbert Burns has developed his power at the Institute of Human Performance, and he produces a big knockout on a massive stage tonight.
Since Burns has gone up to 170, he has looked like a world beater. He has gained power along with the weight to go up to the next weight class. He's phenomenal, and he's a great grappler, and because he's so good at grappling, you got to respect it. So here comes the hands. Burns by knockout.